Smithville Board of Aldermen meeting is now called to order. I think we're live. Can everybody hear me? Good. All right, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First item on the agenda is the consent agenda.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the consent agenda.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
That sounded like Alderman Yulidol. All those in favor of approving the consent agenda say aye.
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 All opposed say no. Next item on the agenda is the committee reports. Do we have anything that's met since the last meeting? Okay. One thing before I turn it over to Cynthia, the first meeting in November, it does fall on election night. Would you guys like to move that meeting? We've done it for municipal and last year's elections. We're gonna have a watch party at City Hall, or are we gonna move it to the Monday before?
I will remind you that on the 2nd, we do tentatively have scheduled a joint meeting with the school board at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I think we can meet after that, right? Because we're meeting here with the school board.
That's correct.
Is everybody okay with do that? Just knock out 2 meetings one night? Or 3, 2?
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Alderman Sarver's good, everybody's good. Okie dokie, I will turn it over to Cynthia. Ms. Wagner, do you have anything to report?
Sorry. Thank you. Do have a few items. There are a number of items outlined in your packet, but I wanted to first make a couple of personnel announcements. And Stephen Larson actually is joining us on the Zoom meeting this evening. Stephen has been hired as finance director, taking Dan Talakis's place. Stephen will begin with us in that role on October 19th. For the past 4 years, he's worked in the budget office for the city of Olathe, Kansas, where he's worked on performance measurement, vehicle replacement funds, financial forecasting, projections, has presented budgets to the governing body. He did his undergraduate work at Drake University and obtained his MPA from UMKC. We are excited to be bringing him on board. Again, I said October 19th is when he'll be joining us formally. Stephen, I don't know if you put you on the spot a little bit. Don't know if you want to say anything or not.
Yeah, I'm really excited and honored to join the city of Smithville, Missouri. And I'm really looking forward to working with the Board of Aldermen and serve on the city's leadership team and just continue to push the city forward and be a part of that journey. So
we're excited to welcome him. We do have one additional change in the finance department. Last week, our finance specialist, Nicole Williams, announced her resignation effective this Friday. We have begun recruitment for that position. Nicole was in the position for about 9 years, and we certainly appreciate her efforts over that period of time. Stephen will be involved in the interview process to appoint someone new in that position. And finally, related to staffing, included in your packet is information regarding our building inspector, Jim Waddle. A week and a half ago, he successfully passed an exam to qualify as a residential building inspector or certified residential building inspector. He is the first inspector to successfully achieve this certification in Smithville. So we appreciate and are proud of his efforts there. Also included in the packet is an update and some information on the comprehensive plan update. Next Tuesday in the Planning Commission meeting, that body will be reviewing a draft of the comp plan update. That information is anticipated to be forwarded to the Planning Commission as well as all governing body members, all members of the Board of Aldermen. Hopefully sometime on Friday. We are awaiting that information from the consultants. You will receive an invitation to the Zoom meeting for the Planning Commission next Tuesday and would highly encourage you all to attend that. This will be a document this is the draft document. They're looking for feedback on that. There will be a public comment period. And in November, it is anticipated that the Planning Commission will act on a final version of that document and adopt it, and it will come to the board for action then at that point in time. Also included in the packet, I indicate that staff has been working, Chuck has been working with street staff to develop an RFP for snow plowing. To back up a little bit, we are preparing for winter. I signed an $8,700 request for salt on order, and winter is coming. We currently have 300 tons of salt and 100 tons of sand as a sand salt mix. So all of our stores are full at this point in time. As you all will remember, earlier this year, you approved a bid. And so we're getting that set and ready to go. Today, an RFP was posted for snow plowing. In looking at the community and working with street crew, the department has identified a couple of neighborhoods within the community that we would like to target for experimental assistance through contract snow plowing. There would be training session. The contractor would use all of our materials. There would be inspection at the time that plowing was completed. Those proposals are due October 20th, and we'll review those and hope to be able to bring something forward as a recommendation for the board to review before we get in the thick of winter time. Finally, wanted to provide a few updates on Marketplace. Price Chopper has reached out to us and indicated that they are planning a ribbon cutting and grand opening on October 14th. The ribbon cutting will be at 7:30 that morning, and then the facility will be open to the public after that. We do anticipate another request for transfer of property. If you all will remember, it's about a year ago, the developers requested transfer of ownership for the Porter's facility, Porter's land, the land the Taco Bell sits on, as well as the 8,000 square foot pad site. At the time you all approved that transfer, you also recognized administrative authorization for those. So I will approve those if there are no questions going forward. We anticipate we will receive one for the pad site that will be located to the north of the entrance in, that we anticipate being a restaurant potentially. Contingencies are in place. Once those are eliminated, we should have that request for the transfer of the property. You'll also notice south of Scooters, foundation work has begun on the 8,000 square foot pad site. Jack indicates that construction should begin shortly on the Herzog development. And you might notice on the southern part of town, the Nottoway Valley Bank has started pad side work as well. So we have continued development within the community. I believe that is all I have for my report this evening.
Thank you. Moving on to number 6 on the agenda. Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve bill number 2872-20, adopt the fiscal year 21 or 20 to 21 proposed budget.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. I'll open it up for discussion. All right, hearing none. Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Chevalier.
Aye.
Alderman Uladell.
Aye.
Alderman Blumker.
Aye.
Alderwoman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Sarver.
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance adopting the fiscal year 2021 annual operating budget for the city of Smithville, Missouri, and authorizing the expenditures of funds for municipal services.
Thank you. Next item on the
Mayor?
agenda is number 7. Oh, go ahead.
Mayor, if I might, I just would like to quickly acknowledge that Dan Talakis is not on this call, our former finance director, but want to again acknowledge his efforts in working with staff and finalizing that and working to put together a budget that reflects the priorities of the board.
Thank you. Alderman Chevalier?
Thank you. I move to approve bill number 2873-20, create a Parks and Stormwater Tax Fund.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion on this one? This went into effect October 1st, correct? The new sales tax?
Yes, it did.
All those, clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Blunker,
Aye.
Alderman Uladell,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderwoman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins, Alderman Atkins,
I think he's froze.
yep, Alderman Sarver,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins, are you back? Nope. Lost him.
Awesome. He's stone cold, frozen. All right. What's the count right now? 5-0?
Well, it's 5-0 right now.
We can give him a minute to rejoin.
Is there Robert's rules for Zoom meetings?
The new
Well, oh, here he comes.
Brother Mars.
Alderman Atkins.
Sorry, I lost everything. Aye.
Okay, 6-0.
Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance creating the Parks and Recreation and Stormwater Sales Tax.
Thank you, Mark, for joining us. And just as a reminder, that was number 7 on the agenda. I carried. So next, number 8, Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve bill number 2874-20, destruction of records.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Alderman Atkins seconds. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Sarver,
Aye.
Alderwoman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Uladell,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Blunker,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance authorizing the destruction of certain records.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 9, Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve resolution 835, amending the contract with A3G.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 835, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Agenda number 10, resolution 836.
Huh?
Resolution 836, Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve resolution 836, the liquor license for Rebecca Hoffmeister.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second.
I'll give it to Alderman Atkins on that one. All those in favor of approving resolution 836, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is number 11. Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve resolution 837, liquor license for David Cox.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 837, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item is number 12. Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve. I move to approve resolution 839. 838. Final plat, Greyhawk at the lake.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Alderman Mueller, seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 838, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item is number 13. Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve resolution 839 for the litigation in the alternative annexation of certain lands.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Alderman Sarver. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor of approving resolution 839, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is number 14. Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve resolution 840 CARES Act funding.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 840, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Any public comment?
No.
By the way, I did get the RFP email notification for the snow plowing. Hopefully that gets out to everyone on social media. I know Alderman Chevalier had requested that a couple of times, so I'm sure he'll share it with all his social media friends that that's available. So next is an appointment for EDC. Gerald is on. If anybody has any questions for him, his information is in the packet. If there's any questions, please let me know. If not, I will go ahead and appoint Gerald Elstrom to the Economic Development Committee. Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Atkins.
Aye.
Alderman Sarver.
Aye.
Alderwoman Wilson.
Aye.
Alderman Uladell.
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier.
Aye.
Alderman Blumker.
Aye.
6-0.
All right. We have a new appointee to EDC. Nikki, you still have one more opening, right? Or you will? Yeah, it's October. So you guys have a while before you meet, though, right?
Yes, so we have, there's one remaining opening and we have one interview set up, but we would still be accepting applications.
Thank you. So if you know anyone that wants to serve on EDC, have them apply on our website or contact Nikki I know we had some problems with the website a little while ago on one of the applications, so there is a form you can fill out and email to. So. Any new business? Going once, going twice. All right. With that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move to adjourn.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Alderman Atkins. All those in favor of adjourning, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. We stand adjourned. Thank you, everyone.